It seems the members of the Thahabin have already unearthed the shards. I should keep an eye out for them. Survey the area, Enkidu.
Huh. I'm guessing this is it then. But I want to go see what this is first. Just in case there are other stuff.
This must be the Oasis Nihal had in mind.
I'll silence you!
Come on!
Ow. Ow. And now you're giving up. Oh, no you're not.
Damn you, get away from me!
Now you're gonna give up. Because I'm out of your range.
You won't escape!
Just going for a light jog.
Get away!
Yep. See ya. What do we have up here? It's a camp. Akbara.
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
I see nothing. Okay, time to head back.
I wonder where this leads. What magic is this? Surely there is a way to diminish it. Excellent. The shards work. Perhaps I can use some more.
Samsama. Suleiman al-Tajir, Accounts of China and India. This book records the stories of al-Tajir's travels to India and China. Master Fulad had said there were hidden ones even there. I would enjoy the chance to travel to the Far East and see how they live and learn about their ways. Al-Tajir claims that in India there are men who carry beards of up to 3 cubits long. Offered as Ambassador Knight. Basim regenerates 1% health every 2 seconds while unseen, up to 50% of maximum. Huh. Garb with the leader of the 40 Thieves. Every 5th hit heals Basim for 10% of his health. Shamshiri Zomoronegger. Maximum health is lowered by 50%, but damage is increased by 50. I'm good. Guess I don't have enough for this one.
I do not have enough. I will need a few more of these shards.
Dang. one more in this region somewhere. Where could it be, though? Kurigalzu. On the outskirts of Baghdad stands what looks at first sight like a hill battered by the winds. On closer inspection, however, the mound is made of baked bricks which form a 60-meter high structure. According to an inscription found on one of them, they were placed by King Kurigalzu II in the 14th century BCE. It is the last standing building of the former capital of the Khazid Empire, Kurigazlu, the fortress of Kurigalzu. The Kassites ruled over central and southern Mesopotamia, Iraq, from the 16th to the 12th century BCE. While their precise origins are uncertain, they adopted many of the cultural and political practices of their Babylonian predecessors. Amongst them were the construction of ziggurats, terraced compounds made of receding levels that served as temples. In Dir Kurigalzu, this took the form of a 69 by 67 meter building, of which only the core survives. Around it were a royal palace and an entire city, both of which were destroyed by the Elamites of southeastern Iran around 1155 BCE. The ziggurat served as a temple for centuries, but it too was eventually abandoned. Devoured by time and sand, it nonetheless remains one of the most iconic buildings of the area, often confused with the biblical Tower of Babel by medieval and early modern travelers. That's all the historical sites. Now I need some gear chests, a shard, and a tale of Baghdad. But honestly, I'm wondering if maybe those are just like story locked, like I haven't progressed farther enough to unlock them. Which is possible, I admit. Maybe I should start making my way over here. Concept art. Start getting some stuff in this region done, and then maybe visit the Bureau. a sight. There's the bureau. There's a sight. Oh, there's a shard. Okay, let's go.
You ever think about being old? I mean, too old to do this. I was with the big ball that day when the wall collapsed.
يمكنني تحسين رأسي. أعمل الصوت.
Don't. Just don't.
The Bastard state relied on taxes in coin or in kind to pay for their numerous expenses. The tax rate depended on the religious status of the taxpayer, with Muslims paying less than their dhimmi neighbors. 4 types of taxes made up the bulk of the Abbasid state revenue. One was levied only upon Muslims, the zakat. It was a voluntary almsgiving prescribed by the Quran as a necessity for any Muslim who could afford it. Around 730, it became a compulsory tax of 2% of someone's total wealth over a certain minimal threshold. 2 taxes were levied exclusively upon non-Muslims. The jizya was paid by every free, sane adult non-Muslim male residing in the empire. At the beginning of the 9th century, its rate was 48 dirhams, about 3 grams of silver, for the rich, 24 for the moderately wealthy, merchants, and 12 for the poor, craftspeople, laborers. It would be paid in kind, including any merchandise, but not in pigs, wine, or dead animals. Non-Muslims also paid the kharaj, a tax on agricultural land. Its rate is unknown, but it must have been higher than the zakat, as not having to pay kharaj was considered an important incentive for conversion. Finally, there was the ushur, a tithe on imported goods paid by any merchant, male or female, Muslim or non-Muslim. Its rate could vary, and the value on which it was calculated, value of the day or fixed value of product, depending on the time and need of the government. Its payment was the object of frequent complaint by the empire's inhabitants, and many inmates were sent to prison as ushur debtors. Bazaar.
Amazing how bold those fellows are, coming all the way to town.
Dang it.
Some of those pale, long hair. Killed a couple.
It's gotta be right above me. Yeah, it's up there. In the 9th century, hundreds of thousands of people called Baghdad home. They worshipped many different gods, spoke many different languages, and came from many different places. What attracted them was the reputation of Baghdad as a global commercial, intellectual, political, and financial hub. The city was linked to various regions and other cities around the world through a network of maritime and land routes known as the Silk Road. Chinese merchants would reach Baghdad's port through the Indian Ocean and the Tigris River and meet Byzantine monks, and Andalusi intellectuals, and Scandinavian adventurers coming from the Mediterranean Sea through the Euphrates River. What attracted them was the splendor and fame of the Abbasid capital and its court. Fueled by the resources of the vast empire brought to the city by the centralized caliphal administration, the court could buy any exotic products brought to Baghdad and patronized the production of incredibly delicate crafts that the rich all over the world coveted. Like other pre-modern empires, the Abbasids recognized and employed talents from groups irrespective of religious or ethical background. They made sure to award positions to whoever proved the most competent, no matter his or her origins, mixing Persian Muslim astronomers with Syriac Christian translators and Jewish physicians. All this made 9th century Baghdad the great multicultural center of its time. That was a hay bale. It is not.
نام الجن من أجلي. ماذا يجري؟
Yeah, you're cross. House of Poulterers. There's also
إنه طريق طويل من الرصافة.
Dang it!
Get away from me, you!
That person looks suspicious. I should investigate.
Going to go to the Khandaq Tahir, there's some fish.
أنت
Let's
أغلب
get them
تجاري
right
في
to the
الحي.
Nahr Dijla before they take the taste of the tanners.
Hey, did Jamil pay you back yet? He still owes me.
This shard brings me one step closer to uncovering the mysteries of the chamber.
Kill you!
Jeez, you know already it goes up so fast.
Here, dog!
I'm already up at level. Jeez Louise.
What is happening to our city of peace?
That's a good question. This is a restricted area.
Hey, look! It's him! Guard! He's over here! Hey, that's the outlaw they seek! Guard! Over here!
There!
Press the wrong button.
On the water!
worry, he's not dead. Go do this mission, and then we'll head to the Bureau. A chess piece carved from ivory during the late first millennium in North Africa. Many of the oldest chess pieces found were discovered along the Trail of the Silk Road.
Hey, stop! You look familiar.
No, I don't.
Right. Back to the border.
قرأت رسالة ابن لوقا في الفرق بين الروح والنفس.
You are done for. Get the shota! Drop that man!
الإخوة موسى كان في الحدائق.
This is the place.
Why am I already...
Show me the path ahead.
Dang it.
You must not fly there now, Enkidu.
Hold on! Hey!
Dang it, I don't have...
The chief left in a hurry. I could almost smell the fear on him.
Maybe that is why he wears so much of his wares. Huh? Anyway, come on. Time for a break.
Where'd you come from?
What?
Coward! Not done with you!
Dang it, why'd you have to show up now? Down.
They are a threat no more. Fly free, Enkidu. This does not look good for the perfume trader. but I need more proof.
The three are as one, now separate, yet bound by the fleshy cord they once shared. Nobody can see them, but they shift among us in plain sight. They all look the same, these three, though beware they are not.
Now I have all the proof I need to connect the perfume trader to the bandits. I should go before they catch my scent. Done to perfection.
ما أطيبه أحلم به باستمرار.
أيها الأحمق ما خطبك؟
Playtime's over.
Pay attention to your master, dog!
Oh, jeez.
Steady now! All right! Cowards get it in the backside!
Ooh.
Your suspicions were on the nose. The ledger and marked coins connect the perfume trader to the bandits.
Good work. And I appreciate you getting the job done in a timelier fashion on this occasion.
Ten faction contracts.
Greetings.
Nice to see you.
Let us see what you have got.
Here's what's come in. Nothing else?
I will be off then.
Be well.
Ah, I see. So yeah, I'll get this, and then I'll head back over here and meet with Rebecca.
لغلام صغير سنة مليئة بالمعجنات الحلوة تبين
First,
أخيراً وضعت يديك
تحاول الاستفادة من العجز أليس كذلك؟
How late were they yesterday? An hour? Happens so often.
The Greek gods are cunning. Those fire-frozen fragments.
كثير جدا
ذلك السبيل البيزنطي.
in Abbasid Baghdad, fabrics were everywhere, with doorways hung with curtains, hangings dividing private spaces from the otherwise open colonnades, bare unpaved floors covered with mats or rugs, and halls through which marched richly clothed personages. This colorful decor was created in various production centers throughout the empire. Its skilled craftspeople adapted their creations to the means and desires of every part of society. For instance, most Baghdadi homes would not have been adorned with elegant, colorful rugs, but rather fiber mats woven of rushes, straw, and undyed hemp. Their design was usually very simple, with few decorations save for two bands of stylized writings that express blessings and good wishes to their owner, as is the case with the reed mat pictured here, whose inscription reads, "Complete blessing and universal prosperity and continued happiness and joy to its owner." Some could nonetheless be quite elegant. The mats made in Tiberias and Abaddon were described as softer than silk and could be folded in two as if made of cloth. Carpet making techniques and styles were perhaps influenced by the arrival of an increasing number of Gilaman soldiers of Turkish origin to the city and its surroundings. Coming from colder regions, they might have introduced and popularized the use of thicker carpets or felts on floors in their home. Abbasid textile workers were also famous for the production of tiraz, embroideries made of precious material and even gold threads. They served as the caliph's personal gift to honored courtiers and ambassadors. Their manufacture was therefore strictly controlled and production reserved for state-run workshops. Often inscribed with the name of the ruler or Quranic verses and distributed in elaborate ceremonies, they were considered incredibly valuable.
Oh God! Someone cut my peg! Need some help over here!
Get one that's inscribed with wrath, love.
There is a thief here! God help!
Tell me what happened.
Help it!
وكانت معك الرقود.
Die!
I didn't do anything!
مشكلته
ابتعد عني.
هل أنت مخنوق أيضا؟
What is the river so green today?
I don't know. I know.
What, you spider?
Go fast!
No! Guard!
I'll take it.
What?
Time to move.
Nom, nom. Fine.
Have you always said your name out while you're trying?
I think I just got bugged. I think that's supposed to be a throwing knife. No. There it is.
What was that?
I saw him.
What?
Does anyone see
Oh, come
anything?
on.
No. I hope there is some action. Well, that was exciting.
There.
Huh? Who's?
Hey, there! There you are!
Bye-bye.
I need to get rid of these.
I have no idea where I'm going.
Come with me. With you. Fighting with the Amir of Baghdad back in 38. Just spear in the back. Fan out. Find the knife.
جميعا هناك ما يكفي لإشباع جيش
Oh, it's over there. Dang it. Yeah.
كم؟
Wait, what?
لمدينتنا هكذا.
يمكننا جمع عشب البركة.
I also gotta find a way to kill people in a crowd.
لأنه كان مخمورا وعاريا تقريبا.
ما كل ذلك إذا؟
The bazaar. The Persian bazaar, or the Arabic souk, was a public market consisting of multiple covered and uncovered stalls. It was the beating heart of any Abbasid city. There, one found both staples of everyday life and exotic delicacies, along with local merchants and travelers from faraway lands. Baghdad's Great Bazaar served as a permanent public space where men and women could gather, socialize, and purchase daily food, basic materials, and other useful objects. In its galleries, they would find hard-working craftspeople like jewelers or shoemakers, but also goods brought from every corner of the empire by caravans. Market inspectors were also a common sight, there to ensure product quality, the use of accurate weight scales, and the full payment of all caliphal fees and customs. In general, markets were organized by product, each area dedicated to specific commodities. The most precious were sold in a specific part of the bazaar, the Caesarea. In Baghdad, the most important of these were the Shahar Souk, the four markets, which had areas dedicated to the sale of horses, fine fabrics, and books, in addition to one of the sales of people into slavery. The couple stalls of vendors selling fabrics made it one of the most glamorous areas of the market, described as a marvel of many travelers. For the Baghdadis wealthy enough to acquire them, Indian muslin, Chinese silk, and embroidered cotton from Samarkand or Cordoba were readily available.
See, the four luxuries: horse, cloth, book, human beings.
Finely decorated crustacean shell from the Tang dynasty that may have been worn as jewelry or an ornament of some kind. Cute.
كان بالفعل درهم ماذا يحدث؟ قد أدفع درهما ونحيبا مستمرا من سجناء
I think it would have. Oh, that door's barred.
أنا أقتلع عيني من العالم.
Let's see. Yep, this is the bar door. It's on this area, though.
I wonder if you have to get out of
Maybe.
وأعطيك ذراعا أيضا. أيها المجنون انتبه لنفسك. هل أنت مخبوط؟
Yeah, I might have to go up from the roof. But, yeah, I know where it is now.
تريد الذهاب لرؤية حملان الراعي الجديدة؟
كم الشوخ يا أخي تبغى توصل السن بالعالي؟ لا يبشر ذلك بخير.
يجدر بنا العثور على
Hold on! Get down before I throw you down.
Make me. This isn't Italy.
You're right.
This is like...
This is Big Dad.
It's like
this is like
600 years before Ezio.
Yeah, 600 I think. What? He was 1300s? 1400s?
He was born at the end of the 1400s.
Okay, yeah. Because this is 862.
Something like that, yeah.
Well, 867 Crusader thing starts. Listen,
Yeah.
That's what the key was for. So it wasn't the chest we were looking for. Hide out.
Which one?
Behind you. Where's the camera? Where's the... Yeah, you're facing the right opposite direction. Keep going. Keep going. Over there. That one's got a hole in it. Can you fit in there? It's small. Ah, never mind. That one.
I know about the tool upgrade. Just give me a sec.
Come on, Bayek.
Basim.
This one looks promising because it's big.
I know. Ah, screw it. I'll just save it for later. Yep. No, it's barred. Off we go. To the next bureau.
أقول أمي إنها ستعلمني الحياة قريبا ولن يكون لها. اكتشفت ما تعنيه بعض الخطوط. لا يمكن أن تكون.
Excuse me.
أتظن ذلك مضحكا؟
Basim, over here.
You seem shorter than I remembered, Basim.
And you still have not grown a single digit, Rebecca.
No, we're not here as enemies.
No, but we never held back on the training ground.
Roshan tells me you are local here.
In a manner of speaking, I lived here a time before I left for Anbar.
This place is no different from the places I'm used to. The rich wipe their shit with the clothes of the poor.
That is the Karch I remember.
It is your Karch no longer. Rebecca has uncovered a district tainted by corruption. Stronger than usual.
Rumors of harassment from officials, and goods being controlled and seized. We think someone here has a hold over the district.
Let me guess. The Order.
A grand auction is happening. The Dairat al-Mal. An annual show of silk robes comparing their golden spoons. No surprise, but this event is invite only. There is a high chance one of our targets will attend.
So, gain entry into the auction and find the one behind this.
Mumtaz, you catch on quick.
Finding it hard to keep up?
There might be clues if we trace trouble to the root. I can show you where they are brewing. Join me outside when you're ready.
Don't forget to check the boards for contracts.
Well met.
Welcome, welcome.
Can you make this better?
Take a look.
Continuous explosion that draws and holds enemies' attention for a long time. Lowers the defense of enemies caught in the explosion. Noisemakers become an incendiary device. Ooh.
Nothing else?
Remarkable. My thanks, friend.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Master.
Are you ready, Basim? Karch awaits.
Not yet. I have something else that needs doing.
Time continues to flow, and the Order does not wait. Hurry!
Yeah, well, it's getting late, okay? I need to stop. So, time will stop for you. Because the game's gonna end. See you in the next one.